I want to share an insight that I got today with you about, I don't know if it's about control. I feel like it's a little bit about control. I was at the gym at a class, a strength class I've been taking for was the third week this week. And I was like doing one of the exercises and I was realizing the the determination I feel or like the focus that I feel has nothing to do with pushing. It's not like that I'm pushing myself, that I'm forcing myself. It's the total opposite. It's like how I was asking myself because I've always had this kind of capacity for focus in everything, like in music, in fitness. And I was like, where does it come from? And I was like, no, actually, it's not. It's not that I'm like tensing myself to get focused. It's that I'm surrendering to the pain.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I feel pain. Like basically, when you learn something new, when your muscles learn something new, or even like when you're trying to get it, when I was playing the violin, you're trying to get it right, it's painful. There's some kind of like your brain is like working hard or your body is working hard and there's some pain there and the, the temptation is or the resistance wants you to stop feeling the pain. So it's actually not that you push through in order to make it, it's that you stop resisting and you surrender to whatever you're feeling so you can focus so much more easily
Mm-hmm.
because there's no resistance. And I feel like it was the first time I saw it so precisely. um it's like, for a long time I thought I was pushing through and that was why I was so focused, and now I realized it's actually because I'm relaxing into the pain or into the sensations, not necessarily pain, but yeah, into the intensity, maybe like really being here with the intensity of the sensations. And I feel like control a lot of the time it's like, oh, there is intensity and I feel like I have a threshold, and when it reaches a threshold then I'm gonna cut and I'm just gonna be like here.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw that I was after the class, I went to shower and then I was in the vestiaire, the changing room, and two women entered, strong British accent. I was listening, like, eardropping, I like to listen to people talk. And one of them was talking about, I think, probably like a dating situation or like a crush situation, and she was saying, oh yeah, like last time he answered like was this time and then nothing and then he liked my photo of this and and I was just like I was laughing a little bit at the caricature of the conversation, but also like who has not had this kind of conversation, right? And then I was kind of tuning into their both of their energies, and also when they left I was like, oh, but it's so cut off, like it's so guarded. And I was like, it may, I don't want to sound mean, but what I felt was like, of course he's not answering because it's so close. Like you maybe you send messages, maybe you try to connect like by here, but there's like
Mm-hmm.
it's so close energetically. It's like a wall,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so protective. Um, so yeah, it's like this paradox. Like sometimes we want something, but we go towards it in a way where there's so much resistance, but like trying to get it, even though inside unconsciously there's like no, 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 no. And people can feel this no,
Mm-hmm.
and like life, not just people, like life responds to this no. So the question is more, oh, how can I actually connect to what I want in a vulnerable way, because that's how I'm going to open up. And it's really a balance. Like, it's really like the yin and the yang, because sometimes you do need to go for what you want. Like, I think maybe you remember at some point, I don't know if I talked about it in the program or in a video, but like going for what you want in this way. But sometimes it's also about not doing and just being and like basking in your energy, in your abundance. Like, you have so much inspiration, you have so much richness, you have so much sexual energy. Like, I'm just like, like being so almost drunk on your own energy. You're like, I like that you did the bottles of wine of emotions. Like, it's the same, but like with imagining that the wine is inside of you and it's constantly like making you a bit tipsy, and you don't need other people's validation because you know how good your wine is. And from that place, you start attracting things. You start attracting people, situations, opportunities. It's really like magic. But it takes being in this open-hearted energy. You cannot be in this and be shielded, like, at the same time.